Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. As one of the programs we do in Online Smicha, we discuss different matters in halacha. And one of the things the Gemara says is important for people to know different halachas. And the Gemara says in Chulin, especially that a Talmid Chacham should know shecita, at least vaguely know the concept in Yonim of shecita. So we asked a local shochet, who was a shochet mumcha, to help us out, to get us acquainted with some of the general halachas of shechita. Now, his name is Rabbi Aaron Maimon, a shochet mumcha. He's doing this for many years. And now, obviously, to shecht, for that we have to be in a farm, a barn. We have to be with animals, and we're not there. But one thing he was kind enough to do is to bring here in the Beis Medrash, to bring, I see he brought 4 different chalafim, a chalaf for a behema gasa, behema daka, for oifus, and I asked him at least tell us the difference in knives and chalafim, and at least what they call shtelling a chalaf. We know there is a special talent of making the chalaf be chad v'chalak, smooth and sharp. You know what? I think I'm not the expert. Let the expert talk. Rabbi Aaron Maimon, yashikayach for your time. It's all yours. Please tell us, show us what you have, and teach us some of your talent.
Shalom Aleichem. First of all, sharp and smooth is contradiction. It is contradiction because if you do it smooth, it's not sharp, and if you do it sharp, it's not smooth. So, but therefore we have different stones. This stone is 250.
What does 250 mean?
Grid, the density of the stone. This is 400. This is the same as this. This is 800. And this is 1200. And this is 1,000. So I have all the grid.
This is nothing Jewish. That's not a Jewish market.
No. Everything from Japan, from the wild. This is hard Arkansas.
What do Goyim use these things for?
I don't know what they do.
But the chef.
Chef, no, I don't think they use this one. That's for sure. I think I never saw stones.
Where do you buy it? Why? Who sells this?
What
market needs it?
Only the shechita, the shochtim.
The Goyim. I'm talking about Goyim.
I don't know. Really don't know. That's I don't understand also. And this is the smoothest. This is hard Arkansas. So basically, when I have a knife and I want to sharpen it, let's say I just bought this knife, I take another one smaller so I can explain it easier. I take a knife. First thing I do, this is my blade, but I'm not going to use it because it's perfect, and I cannot show you how. So I hold the knife like this, in an angle of 35 or 25 degrees. I decided which one. And then I start doing like this. 1, 2, 3. And then I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I went over all the knife from one side. And I do it on the other side. There is 2 sides. I do one side like this and the other side like this. That's how I do. Always moving. And I split always the knife. I split the size of it.
What are you trying to accomplish? Explain what
Sharpness and smoothness. But I have to go very, very gentle. From the hardest, and then I will go with this one. That's less hardest. Okay, I will explain more. The blade is like this. This is the 0 point. It's like this. This is the blade. This is the size of the blade, and this is the blade. I want to start, give him this one. So once I do a side flat and here flat, it will be very, very grippy. Now I have to clean it. What's very important is
use it with water.
Water, yeah, only water, yeah. Water with soap also sometimes. The finish I like to use dry. After I did everything, I like to do it dry or with soap. So it has less friction with the metal. Because the blade, I want them only to be straight. Always to be straight because it's so gentle. With my finger I can bend it. It's so gentle. So always I make sure the blade is flat and straight. And I always make sure the size of the knife, those size are very, very smooth. Why? Because if there is any scratch on the side and it's close to the blade, once I start shechita, I will have bgima there. Because the blade has to lean on the sides. So what I do, I show you now how I do it. Let's say I'm doing now the rough one. I'm doing the rough, I do 25, or usually I do 25. Okay, and then I go this one, the same thing I'm doing. That's what I do. Only smooth. Go. All the stone. Then, once I know my knife is ready, the sides are clean, there is no scratch in the sides, nothing. Then I will go, if I did 25, I will go 35, gentle.
With the smoother stone.
With only the smoothest one. Now I have this like this, it's gonna have. I have two side, yeah, and this is the blade, as we said, two side. But with my knife, I have four side. I do like this, 25, and then 35. So it's like a diamond. So he has a strong foundation. Even if I hit the bones, usually I don't even get bgima. I don't has
What's the begima?
Begima, it's missing from the blade. A chip that I ripped off. And that's what's the main thing. This is a new technique that we, in Sandusky, Tafshin Nun Bet, we start working, me and Aaron, another Aaron, three Aaron, and Aaron Chen, and then another guy, Aaron Grisha, and me, three Aaron. We will start thinking how we can, because we had a lot of problems with the Bgimot, and then we come up with this, and it's working. It is working. It's a really good one. And the knives are so nice. Those knives are shechita knife.
What's the Hebrew word for the knife? What is it?
Chalaf.
Chalaf.
Usually the best thing if you want to establish stability in the shechita and easing, stelling the knife, prepare the knife, you always do like this. You do 1, 2, 3. On the third part, I divide the knife always to 3 parts. You see, I will show you this. I do like this. 3. Then I do 2 in the middle, and then 3. Now look the knife, the big knife, the same thing, I will do the same thing. This is knife, big. 1, 2, 3.
That one sounds
1,
so smooth.
2, and then I go 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What
So-
exactly is that scraping doing? What when you're scraping?
If you're doing on a smooth stone, it's smoother the blade more.
Polish it.
Polish it and make it more smoother. Now the reason I do 3, 2, and 3, I split the knife always to 3. The reason I doing it is here I have less weight on the blade. I don't want, I'm too much on the blade, on the power of my hand, and the weight of the is crushing me down, and I don't like it. So what I do it gentle. I lift my arm. Then when I do 2, I also lift. Here I really lift, but I do 3, 2, 3 is if I miss some place. So I go back and forth, and always I do left and right. You know, as much as you're doing, you get more smoothness. Now I check it with my nail, and I cannot be proud, but זה סכין ששם הוויה עליו. ממש ככה. אתה יודע לבדוק? And this is a knife, very strong one knife. This is really good knife. And this is chicken knife. It's much easier. And it's the same thing. Also the chicken knife, I do like this. I like always to work as less as more smooth stones. Always smooth stone. Because some people, what they do, some shoctim, I saw that, they work on this, and from this, they go straight to this one.
Whatever works for them. There is no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. But if you dry it, if it's wet, it's okay. You don't feel so. But once you dry it, you understand. It's not so halak. It's kosher. It's not. I can do it right now. I can do from this and do. But doesn't sound good to me, because once the side has a scratch, it has potential b'gimot. Any ditch, any resistance, small one, it will crack it. And then you menabel. And I hate. I tell you the truth, at least 5 or 6 years in a row, I don't have a b'gima, a nevela in shecita. And why? Because I don't want to make nevela. I really don't. Unless if the cow is coming and they had to shoot it, she broke down, the bugs broke, so it's not my. But I myself, I cannot. And it's very hard for me to look when they shoot over behemoth. I was in Buffalo many years ago. I shecht here in Buffalo, and then I came to shecht, and there was a halal guy did the kill, and I saw the halal guy did the kill. And I couldn't shecht. I took my knife, I left home. I couldn't. I mean, it's total. I'm a killer, basically, and another guy is killing, but no, I couldn't. I never saw something like this.
Halal, is that Muslim?
Yeah, that they do, how they do they do so brutal, so there is not.
Could you explain the difference? What you saw? What did you see the difference?
So they like.
Explain.
It's very.
Who does that?
They do it very powerful.
Who does that?
The halal people. So me, I do back and forth, and it's there. But once they cut here and then they go from here, it's very hard. I don't care what they do. If it's good for them, it's okay with me. I don't care. It's not my issue. But the issue is, you have to be very merciful on the animals. Don't think. One time I shecht a bull, and the bull hit me here. I have a mark until now. He hit me here with his horn, and I had a knife, and I was, so pissed off on the bull. So I want to shecht it, like. I said, no, 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 no. I stopped. I put the knife. I drank lots of water, and I said, like,
That's life.
no, that's life, yeah. But if I have to do it from, like I am shechting myself, how I want to do it. Gentle, not, ripping off and all. So that's what I did. And since then, Baruch Hashem, was okay. I got the point in life. Anything else you want to know?
What's the smallest a knife could be?
The small, how much? The small,
Biggest, smallest. Is there anything?
the biggest 12.
Biggest is 12.
Can.
The biggest.
Yeah, the biggest, you can do it 12, yeah. 12, 12 אגודלים. בזה, הוא שחתם
Yeah, but
בזה.
the smallest, not the biggest.
14.
What's that? I mean, you could have a big knife. You could.
You can have,
Yeah,
but
the smallest. That's about.
the smallest you have, you can shecht with half an inch, if you know how to careful. But the biggest knife, you can have any big, but the problem, if it's heavy, you can feel it. It's not light knife. It's very heavy, as bigger as you get. And the size that we want is 14 fingers, a thumb.
That's about.
It's about, yeah. Like if you go from here,
14 or 12?
14. הוא שחתן בזה. ב', ז', ה'. י"ד. אני אמרתי 12, כי לא יודע למה אמרתי 12, אבל לא משנה. הוא שחתם בזה, ו-any size it can be. As long as you know how to shecht the animals with this size. I can shecht a cow with this, but it's very hard. Very, very, I might...
Well, you said before last class, you said it has to be twice the size of the head.
Yeah, that's if you shecht in one row. If you shecht one. If you back and forth...
As long as you don't stop. As
As
long
long
as
as
it
I
goes
can,
here.
can.
All right. Anything you want to ask him? He doesn't. You want to check? Baron, Shekaya, thank you very much.
השם ישמור אותך מותק.